this is Pastor Emily and Teddy, my little baby pup who is a lap dog, he's decided. And we are here to give you a quick update from the COVID committee, otherwise known as the Reopening Well team. So we have been meeting bi-weekly. For anyone who is not aware of the work we're doing, we meet every other week to talk about policies and statistics and what we can do to make our church as safe and as safe as possible, so that worship is not a place of danger but a place of rest. So with that said, I wanted to share some stuff that has come up this week. So it is November 19th as I'm recording this. Okay. He is a lap dog, but he's... Oh, you just wanted a little more space? Okay, that's fine. Sorry. So as of today, the numbers are not really where we want them to be indoors in worship. However, what we're hearing from the government, from the county council, and from the commissioner, Mark Ehrlich, and from our bishop, and from the governor, Larry Hogan, all of it seems to say about 25 to 50 people would be a good maximum to set, which is great, because right now in the sanctuary we've been averaging 12. A lot of you have chosen to worship online, and between the people who are worshiping online to give others space, the people who are worshiping online because that's the safest thing for them to do, between those groups and then whoever's worshiping online just because they like worshiping online, that enables us to have worship space in person for the 12-ish people who feel that they really need to be in person. So if you've not been coming in person, we miss you and thank you. And if you are someone who has been coming in person, you can say a big thank you to all of them because with our small numbers, we think that it's going to be okay to be open, at least for this Sunday, and we're going to continue to watch the numbers. You might wonder what I'm talking about when I say watch the numbers. So without further ado, these are the numbers that we have been looking at as a committee. So this is on the Montgomery County COVID website. I get to it by Googling Montgomery County COVID, and then I click on the dashboard. And that is what gets me to this handy little chart. And it changes often. So when we got to our meeting this evening, I was prepared for some of the things that say moderate risk to still say low risk, and they had gone up since I had last checked it. So they do seem to update this pretty regularly. But these are... Where am I pointing? These are the numbers that we're using to determine if we're going to be in person in worship or not. So as you can see, there are primary indicators up at the top, and then there are 4 secondary indicators at the bottom. The primary indicators are obviously the most important numbers for us to look at. That's cases per 100,000 and test positivity. So between those two, we've agreed that if they get to very high, that's clear that we need to close. However, right now at moderate and very high, and with our numbers at 12-ish, we feel comfortable saying that we're going to remain open for now for in-person worship, keeping in mind that if you are somebody who attends worship with us, we ask that if you are experiencing any COVID symptoms, if you are potentially have been exposed to somebody recently who may or may not have COVID, we are going to ask you to use an abundance of caution and stay home. I know that it's a hard choice to make, and I know that it's hard when we're isolating to make the choice not to come to church, especially if that's the only place that you're really getting to see the people that you love in person. But we are asking that if you think that there's a chance that you may have been exposed or that you might be sick, please stay home. That is the best thing that you can do to love your neighbor at this point. So And that is our ask. We are still doing our contact tracing. We're still doing our seating in the same distance apart that we've been doing. We feel very confident that we are doing everything that we can do as a church to make our worship experience as safe as possible. So thank you for putting your trust in us, and thank you for helping us to make the best decisions that we can. We appreciate it, and we appreciate you, and we can't wait to get to a point where we can sing together, where we can hug. There's so many of you that I am just falling in love with this church, and I can't hug a single one of you. So I can't wait to the day where I can just hug everybody. This might be hard, right? This is a hard thing that we're doing, but it is not harder than life without God, and it is not forever. So I just want to encourage you as we are coming up on the holidays, and we're coming to the point of the year where we most want to be with our families and loved ones, and we most want to take off work to spend time with each other, and especially those hugs. I just want to encourage you, if you're feeling a little bit lost right now, you are not alone. We are all in this together. We are with you. And the best thing that we can do is just keep loving each other with caution. So thank you. And God is with us, and God is working in and through us to create something beautiful, even in the midst of this chaos. God has done it before, and God is not going to stop now. So I love you, and God bless you. And for the people who I will see in church on Sunday, I'll see you there. Don't breathe on me, and I won't breathe on you. And for the people who join us online, thank you. We've been working really hard on that, and I hope that the worship experience that you're getting is really satisfying and fulfilling. I hope that you are also finding opportunities to talk to people about your faith and engage with other Christians, because that is so important to our spirit. So if you need help figuring out how you can do that, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you brainstorm what you can do to deepen your faith even now. Because again, COVID is not more powerful than God. This is just an invitation for us to get creative with God's love. So thank you for taking the time to watch. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I hope you have a great night. Bye.